actual. I was just stretching my perms out. Like I would go months without a perm and then get it permed, and kind of so I don't succumb my hair to as much chemical damage as I was before. You know, every 3 months or 2 months I was getting a perm. I was trying to prevent that. So I was doing that for some time and I did have good results, but my perms were not processing in a consistent way. Sometimes it would be really straight, sometimes it will have a wave to it, and sometimes you didn't really see anything. And that was causing me to have a lot of breakage, and when it was wet it just didn't look right. It was like full and then it was thin and stringy, and I didn't like that. Come January of 2012, there was a weekend I was just kind of I was going through the thought of maybe cutting my hair. If anybody were to ask me up until that time, girl, are you gonna cut your hair? No, girl, I don't have time for that. Oh no, I'm not gonna do any of that. Whatever. There was a weekend I was sitting watching YouTube, of course, watching all these girls cut off their hair and saying, I'm free, I feel amazing, whatever, all this nice, like, spiritual, very, like, free, you know, stuff. And that's kind of what prompted me to really start thinking about it myself. I was questioning myself, like, why don't I cut my hair? Like, why am I so attached to my hair? You know, is it because my family, they're like, oh, your hair is so long and beautiful, yada yada yada, or is it just something that I'm hiding behind? Like, what is it? I realized it was a lot of just societal factors why I wasn't cutting my hair, because I didn't want people to think this or think that, or I felt like I looked ugly with short hair. I didn't have the face shape for it. All that stuff went through my hair. I have a big round face, so trust me, yeah, that was kind of my main thought. I kind of just sucked it up and was like, I've never had short hair before. My hair's gonna grow back. What am I losing? Like, first of all, I'm in college. Like, this is the prime time to do anything crazy if I want to do it, and I'm gonna learn from it. So that weekend, I decided I'm gonna cut my hair. So January 22nd, I woke up and it was just kind of like this feeling. I was like, it's gonna be today. And literally, I didn't do anything. I got up out of bed, walked, brought my little laptop to the bathroom with me because I knew I was gonna do it that day, and I started cutting my hair. I remember when I first was cutting, I started in the back section. I cut it and I was like, oh gosh, I just cut my hair. Like, it was like a section of hair, and I was like, man, I cannot go back from this now, because if I'm walking around with like a little patch like this, I'm gonna look crazy. So I was like, okay, so let me call my friend. So I called my friend Jada, and she came over and she helped me cut the rest of my hair. And as she was cutting, I was like, I don't believe I'm doing this. I don't believe I'm doing this. What? Oh my God. My hair was maybe like this long. And I just remember looking in the mirror and being like, I look crazy. And at that point, I really wasn't doing any research on any hairstyles or whatnot. So I was looking like freakazoid, like my hair just out like that. And I was like, how am I gonna do my hair? And I was scared. I was like, I don't have a curl pattern. I don't have nothing. Like, my hair looks crazy. So that first week, I promise you, I think 2 days later, I put a wig on because I was not prepared. So that was kind of like my trying time. I was like, as soon as I cut my hair, I was in that awkward stage and I did not know what to do. My best friend was a headband. That was my best friend at that point, headband. Because as long as I put it back and I did something to it, it looked okay. About a week later, I decided to throw some conditioner in my hair, and I was like, oh snap, I got some curls. And it was over from then. When I found out I had curls, I was like, oh, I got this. So I didn't realize my hair could even do that, and obviously I wouldn't be able to know that if I didn't cut my hair. And I think after that first week of being kind of terrified, I was happy because I was comfortable, even though my hair was crazy short. You know, this is something new. Like, it was refreshing to me, and I liked that feeling. It was something new, something dramatic, and I've never experienced that before. I can say, like, I love my hair. Like, through this experience, like, I cut my hair in January last year, and it's going on what, March now. I can definitely say that I have built a relationship with my hair. I've had many ups, downs, and really bad hair days. Like, this head on, you know, is not done. I've gone through so many highs and lows with my hair, and I can definitely say that I'm happy, you know, and I love my hair, and I was able to and rediscover my hair in a different sense. So that's kind of like my story behind me cutting my hair off.